Hello and welcome to TBC, you and me, where we will bring ancient wisdom into our modern lives. I am Aparna Sood and today we continue our journey through the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2. In our previous episode, we discussed verses 71 to 75 and today we will explore verses 76 to 80. These verses emphasize the importance of following higher principles over impulsive desires, using sacred knowledge as our guide, combining wisdom with decisive action, and cultivating self-discipline to attain inner peace. Throughout this episode, I'll explain every verse to you. I'll also connect these teachings to modern research and real-life examples backed by facts and figures to help you apply this wisdom in your daily life. So, let's begin. Verse 76. He who disregards the scriptural guidance and acts purely out of his own desires neither attains perfection, nor true happiness, nor the ultimate goal. Krishna warns that we ignore the time-tested wisdom found in sacred texts or our inner guidance and instead follow very fleeting desires. We set ourselves on a path of constant distraction. Research in behavioral psychology has shown that impulsive decision-making often leads to regret and dissatisfaction. For example, a Harvard Business Review study in 2013 noted that leaders who grounded their decisions in core values were 20% more effective in achieving long-term success and stability. Think about it. You see in your daily life, do you think you have fleeting desires sometimes? Oh, I want that. I want this. You're not grounded with your decisions. And that's why sometimes our productivity suffers. In practical terms, think about the everyday choice we make. Social media, fast food, short-term gratifications. It can be very alluring, right? But studies indicate that individuals who adopt a more structured, values-based routine experience up to 15% increase in overall life satisfaction. I want that. What about you? Moreover, neuroscientific research reveals that consistent mindfulness practice can reduce amygdala reactivity, the brain's fear center, that's amygdala, okay? And it reduces it by 30%, leading to clearer thinking, more balanced decision making. What else can we ask for, isn't it? Before making a significant decision, ask yourself, am I guided by a deeper wisdom or simply chasing a momentary desire? Journaling or a brief meditation session can help shift your focus from impulse to intention. This is such a nice thing. Listen to it again. Impulse or intention. Verse 77. Therefore, let the scriptures and higher principles be the basis by which you determine what is to be done and what is not. Having understood this divine guidance, perform your duties accordingly. Here, Krishna advises us to let established wisdom guide our actions. This isn't about blind obedience, It's about using a reliable framework for decision making. In modern times, many successful individuals and organizations rely on a personal or corporate code of ethics, right? For example, a study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that people with clear guiding principles are 17% more satisfied with their decisions and outcomes. Think about it. The more you have that clarity in you, it really helps. Think about a leader, who uses a well-defined mission statement. Research right now, Daniel Goleman, he did a research on emotional intelligence and it has demonstrated that values-based decision making correlates with a 20% increase in team productivity and trust. So why can't we make our decisions that are value-based? Essentially, when you have clear criteria for wrong and right, you reduce internal conflict and are more likely to make choices that lead to both personal growth and collective well-being. So the tip we can have is, take some time today to develop your personal code of ethics. Write down your core values, be it honesty or maybe compassion or integrity, and use these as your compass for every major decision. For example, your friend asked you out, and you're confused what to do, what not to do. Ask, what is your intention? Be honest with yourself and keep your integrity or compassion maintained, and then take the decision. It'll be easy and you'll be more happy and satisfied. Verse 78. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of yoga, and Arjuna, the wielder of the bow, there are success, prosperity, and righteousness. This is my firm conviction. This verse beautifully symbolizes the synergy between divine wisdom and focused action. Krishna, who is representing transcendent knowledge and vision, and Arjuna symbolizing determined effort and execution, together create an ideal balance. Modern leadership theories echo this sentiment. A study in organizational behavior has shown that companies combining visionary leadership with effective execution are 22% more likely to achieve long-term success. See, in our own lives as well, success often depends on this balance, isn't it? It's not enough to have a grand vision or lofty ideals. These must be coupled with discipline and purposeful action. A survey by the Institute of Corporate Productivity found that organizations that integrate strategy with execution outperform others by like 25%. The tip I can give is, when faced with a challenge, pause, and ask, am I aligning my vision with decisive, consistent action? This could mean setting short-term goals that feed into your long-term purpose, ensuring that both are harmoniously aligned. Verse 79. One with faith, unwavering focus, and disciplined control over the senses gains true knowledge, and by acquiring that knowledge, they swiftly attain supreme peace. Krishna here links the cultivation of faith and disciplined effort with the attainment of knowledge, a process that naturally leads to inner peace. Research on habit formation, such as a study in the European Journal of Social Psychology, shows that it takes roughly 66 days to form a new habit. This period of consistent practice builds the foundation for lasting change, be it in meditation, exercise, or any professional pursuit as well, anything that you want. Moreover, a survey of mindfulness practices has indicated that individuals who develop a regular meditation routine, they report a 20% improvement in emotional regulation and a significant increase in their overall sense of well-being. The message is clear: steady, dedicated practice, not sporadic or impulsive efforts, yields profound benefits. The tip is, create a 90-day challenge for yourself. Choose one area of growth, whether it's meditation, exercise, or a creative pursuit, and commit to it daily. Track your progress and notice how increased discipline leads to noticeable improvements in focus and inner calm. Verse 80. A person lacking self-discipline has no clear thinking, no focused mind, and no inner peace. Without inner peace, there can be no true happiness. This final verse in our selection underscores the pivotal role of self-discipline. Without the ability to focus and control our impulses, we lose the clarity necessary for making sound decisions. Modern research reinforces this idea. A study in the Psychology of Consciousness journal found that individuals with lower levels of self-discipline tend to exhibit up to 15% decrease in cognitive performance and problem-solving abilities. In today's digital age, distractions are constant. According to recent statistics, the average person checks their smartphone more than 80 times a day. Think about it. Each check fragmenting our attention span. This constant distraction hampers our ability to engage in deep, reflective thinking. Hence, cultivating self-discipline is not just a spiritual recommendation, but a practical necessity for mental clarity and overall well-being. Consider practicing a digital detox for an hour, Maybe an hour or two, depends on you. Set specific times when you disconnect from devices to allow your mind to settle and regain focus. Over time, this practice can significantly enhance your cognitive performance and emotional balance. To summarize today's episode, we examined these verses and here are the key takeaways. First, align with higher wisdom. Disregarding established principles in favor of impulsive desires leads to a lack of true fulfillment. Studies show that value-based decision-making significantly improves long-term satisfaction. 2. Let scripture guide you. Whether you rely on sacred text or a personal code of ethics, having a clear set of guidelines can boost your confidence and decision-making by up to 17%. Third, balance vision with action. The synergy between transcendent knowledge and focused efforts drives success in both our professional and personal lives. Fourth, cultivate discipline for inner peace. Consistent practice, be it meditation or any self-growth habit, transforms our ability to focus and leads to measurable improvements in well-being. Fifth, understand the value of self-control. With modern distractions all around us, investing in self-discipline is quite essential. It can reduce cognitive strain by approximately 15% and pave the way for a calmer, happier life. By integrating these timeless teachings with modern research, we see that the path to self-realization isn't just a lofty ideal. It's a practical roadmap to living a balanced, fulfilled life. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below. In our next episode, we'll delve into Chapter 3 and discuss the principles of selfless action. Until then, keep tuned.